So I was watching a lot of vids. I hate to say vids. I was watching a lot of videos about people and like relationships and what guys want to hear and what girls want to hear. And I was just thinking to myself, like, there's a lot of stuff that I feel about these videos. I feel like now relationships aren't what they used to be. Like, if there's even any relationships, like, are people still calling each other boyfriend and girlfriend? Like I don't even know. Like, is there still love and stuff out there? Because I'm already set with the person I talk to. Like, we're already straight. But, you know, I'm just thinking, like, I still talk to other guys. I don't really have a boyfriend, so I still talk to other guys and stuff. Like, just like pure hanging out, chilling. Just getting other insights. From guys. And I'm starting to feel like everything is just different. It's all altered now. Like, let me be more specific. Guys nowadays seem like they want to have sex first before anything. Like, they just can't wait. And I mean, I remember my mom, anyways, telling me, like, where guys would, like, actually want to hang out and chill, kind of get to know you, like, really see what's there, what's in store before they just have sex. And now sex is everywhere. So now that's what everyone wants to do. Like, now everyone thinks, like, when you're with a girl, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what's supposed to be happening. If you don't have sex with a girl, you're crazy, you're dumb, you let her use you. Like, I don't like that. And because girls know that you are aiming for sex is why we hold off on it, is why we try to use you, is why we're prostitutes and everything, because we know that's what you're so into. I feel like the average guy isn't just into sex. I feel like the average guy, just after the sex, you're done with that. Then you go home, whatever. Then you go play your game or you go to work, whatever. But I feel like guys really want companion. Like, not just guy friends, not just a dog, not just their mom. They want, like, a girl that they can really be around and really chill and, like, have fun with, play video games. 'Cause I like to play video games. I don't know about a lot of girls, but just like really chill with them. Like, there's not too many girls that they can do that with or that they feel comfortable with. Lots of times the thrill of just hanging out, is just broken. If you don't smoke or if you don't, if you're not going out, it's like, what else are you going to do at the house? You're not just going to chill and talk. Like, most people just don't do that anymore. People don't just sit down and talk and actually see what's on each other's minds, like actually get to know one another. Like, I hate that. Like, I feel like people need to, like, stop thinking about sex because you're gonna get sex. Like, obviously. But you just need to, like, wait. And sometimes, like even girls, like, now, they just can't wait. It's like they're so ready to, like, just give it up. And it's just, like, it's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. Like, who wants a guy that's had sex with a whole bunch of girls just because that's what guys do? Like, I don't. That's nasty. I'm not trying to get something, and I don't want to have sex with you knowing that you really know what this feels like and you know all the tricks and all the Like, I don't. That's not sexy to me. And what guy wants a girl that's, not to say loose, but what guy wants a girl that's just had sex a whole bunch of times? Like, it's not even meaningful. People don't even have meaningful sex. The only time you have meaningful sex is with someone that you used to talk to a long ass time ago. But now, if you just meet someone, like, and you guys start hanging out and you guys have sex, it's not really meaningful anymore. Your whole relationship is nothing now. It's like a waste of time. I basically just want to say people need to hold off on sex and try to get to know each other. Like, unless that's just what you want. Like, if you're just a one night person stand and you don't want any relationships and you just want to be alone, all you want to do is just have sex and hang out with your friends, have sex with some girl and go back and hang out with your friends. Go have sex with that guy at his house. You guys can't even have a real conversation. You're just having sex and then that's it. Like, who wants that? Everybody wants love. After you leave your parents, you need something to fill that in. You need someone that can be a part of you, that knows what you like, knows what you don't like, that can try to be in your life. Like, a lot of people don't have that. The only people that have that now are, like, old people that are already, together. But, like, new relationships that start out, it's really hard. Like, because everyone, oh my gosh, I could go on about this. you're with someone and they're great, they're perfect, and then you see all this stuff on TV and you're like, God, that girl has big boobs. She has this or that. Look at my girlfriend. Like, her boobs are big, but they're not that big. I like her butt, but her butt's not like that. Like, it's like, people just start wanting the world, just wanting too much. And that's why guys be like, money over bees or whatever, and they be like, I don't just have one girl, I pass them, or I like to have bitches, 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 bitches. Like, that's not cool. Like, what guy really wants that? You're empty. You're empty inside. It's like you have no soul. Like, what girl really just wants to have sex for money? Seriously. At the end of the day, I'm sure you feel worthless. I mean, I felt worthless after having sex with, like, let me see, I had known this guy for a cool minute, and then, like, we had sex, and, like, I felt weird after that. I know that prostitutes feel weird after having sex. Well, not just prostitutes, just girls that, have tricks, guys that just pay, for them to go on a date, pay them, and then, they have sex. Like, who, like, that's not something you're proud of. You're not proud of it. I feel like people need to, that's why I feel like a lot of people are gay too, because they don't know how to have a real relationship, like, with the opposite sex. They can't do it, so they just result to whatever they're used to, If you've always seen your private part, you've never really had a good experience with another private part, you're gonna just want to be with that private part. Does that make sense? It's crazy, like, it's just, it's sad because, and there's a lot of girls that don't know how to have conversations with guys. They get all scared and stuff, so they don't know how, and they like result to acting like a little girl, like when they were younger. Like, it's just a lot of stuff, and like, guys don't know how to feel good around girls because girls already have it in our head, like, okay, they probably want to have sex, and guys know that that's probably what they're thinking about. So either you have sex or you get into some big argument and then you guys just stop talking. Like, I feel like people just need to just hang out. Like back then when people just ran in fields and just talked all night long and looked up at the stars. Like, I mean, we don't have fields now, so we're limited. But, there's so many more things. Basically, just stop having sex so much and try to get to know that person. Now, if you just want to have sex and just always just have sex, and that's just who you're going to be. But if you want to have more, stop having sex first and try to get to know the person. And if that's not a person that you can really get along with, don't have sex with them just because. Go and talk to someone else that you can get along with and then have sex with them. Then it'll mean something, and then you can carry on having sex with them as opposed to stop talking to them and have sex with someone else, and then that doesn't go right, and then have sex with someone else, and then that doesn't go right. Then you're starting to build a list for yourself. And I don't care if you're a girl or a guy, that's gross as fuck. When I first had sex, it was like scary for the first couple of times, and like it was cool. And then, like, I started to see myself falling in the trend of just, you don't have nothing else to talk about, so you just have sex. Like, that's not cool, because then afterwards you feel awkward around the person. I know me, I can't even talk to them, I feel weird. Like, no, I just like, I'm gonna go. And it's like, that didn't have to happen if you would have just paced yourself. You're gonna have sex. You live in the world, you're human, you're not in a box, you're gonna have sex. Like, just slow down. Seriously, like, get to know yourself first. Get to know what you like in a guy, in a girl. Get to know what it is you like first before you just have sex, because you're way more important than that. Guys, too. Like, this is not just for girls. You're way more important to just lay there, just have sex, or be on top, and just have sex. Like, it's more than that. Like, that's not what we're here for. We're not here to just have sex. Really, we're supposed to have sex when we want to have kids. But, I mean, everyone wants that good feeling. Everyone wants that togetherness. But if you want togetherness, then that sex is not just togetherness, Everyone wants that good feeling you get. So try to get that good feeling without having sex. It's not that important. Like, you don't have to do it all the time. And just because you're in a relationship with someone doesn't mean you have to have sex with them. Because, that might not mean what you guys are supposed to do. Like, Like, I don't know about you, but I believe in God. And I feel like God doesn't want us to just have sex with anybody all willy nilly. Like, no. So basically, just pace yourself before you have sex and try to get to know that person. If you feel like you really like that person, it's best you get to know them first before you have sex, because sex will just mess up everything. Seriously. I've seen it happen. It's happened to me before, and I'm sure it's happened to you, unless you're a virgin. So, yeah.